Yes, welcome back to the session. In this video, I'm going to discuss about Atwood machine class 11 physics. Okay, so look at this diagram here. We have two objects of mass m1 and m2 which are connected with the help of massless string. So this is the massless string and with the help of rotating pulley. So this pulley will rotate either clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so once again, yes. So whatever it may be the position of the object, the total weight always acting downward direction, right? So the first body weight, that is m1g, which is acting downward direction, and the second body weight, that is m2g, this is also acting downward direction. But tension always act towards the center of the pulley side. Okay. So by seeing this diagram, easily we can understand the second object mass is more, that is which is moving downward direction. So let us assume m2 is greater than m1. So whenever the second object mass is more, we can say that the second object will move downward direction with some acceleration e, and whenever the second object is moving downward direction, we can say that the first object is moving upward with some same acceleration e. Okay, so based on this, we can calculate acceleration and tension of the two blocks. Okay, so look at the diagram carefully here. Whenever the second object is moving downward direction with some acceleration a, in that case, this m2g acts as an action and this tension is acting as a reaction. So we will use Newton's second law. Newton's second law means force is equal to mass into acceleration. Here, force is split into two parts. One is action, another one is reaction. So let us see for second block. So for second block, action is m2g. So m2g is the action minus reaction is tension is equal to m2 into a. Let us assume this is equation number 1. Okay, so whenever the second block is coming downward direction, automatically the first block is moving upward, right? In that case, tension is the action, m1g is the reaction. So action is tension. So tension minus m1g is equal to m1a. Let us assume equation number 2. Now we can add these two equations. If we add 1 and 2, therefore this minus t and plus t becomes cut. The rest of the equation is m2g minus m1g is equal to m1 plus m2 into a. Okay, so left side also g is the common term, right? So we can take outside m2g minus m1g is equal to m1 plus m2 into a. So from this, acceleration is equal to m2 minus m1 into g by m1 plus m2. So this is the acceleration of the two blocks. Let us assume this is equation number 3. Okay, so after getting this acceleration, the next we are going to calculate the tension in the block. Okay, so to calculate the tension, we will use the second equation. What is the second equation here? T minus m1g is equal to m1 into a. Okay, so this minus m2g I am taking right side, then minus becomes plus. So T is equal to m1g plus m1 into a. Let us assume this is equation number 4. Okay, now this equation 3 I am going to substitute here. Then let us see what will happen. T is equal to m1g plus m1 into acceleration formula is m2 minus m1 by m1 plus m2 into g, right? Correct or not? Yes. So here this m1 is multiplied with m2 and m1 is multiplied with m1. Correct or not? Let us see the next step. So T is equal to that m1g as it is I am writing plus this m1 is multiplied with m2. That means m1 m2 into g minus this m1 is multiplied with m1 also. That means m1 square into g. divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, so after getting this equation, whatever the denominator term is here, that is m1 as well as m2, this m1 and m2 is multiplied with m1. Okay, let us see the next step. T is equal to m1 into m1, so m1 square into g, so plus will be there, plus m2 also multiplied with this m1g, that means m2 m1g, plus here what is the term, m1 m2g, next minus m1 square g, so minus m1 square into g by denominator term is m1 plus m2. Okay, so from this equation clearly we can understand this plus m1 square g and minus m1 square g cut. What is the rest of the equation? T is equal to m2 m1 g plus m1 m2 g by m1 plus m2. So we can write it as 2m1 m2 g by m1 plus m2. So this is the tension formula. Okay, so not only this tension, we can calculate thrust also, because one tension is acting here, this is, and the other tension is here. These two tensions are acting towards the center of the pulley, right, towards the center direction. So that means thrust also represented as T. So thrust is equal to 2 times of tension. That means 2 is multiplied with this tension. So 2 m1 m2 g by m1 plus m2. So 2 into 2 means 4. So we can write it as 4 m1 m2 g by m1 plus m2. So this is the thrust. Okay, so I hope you understand. Thank you so much.